Greetings and salutations, everyone. We all know the turtles, right? We got Splinter, the wise immigrant father rat, Leonardo, the one in blue, Michelangelo, the party dude, Donatello, the one who does machines, and Raphael, the red one and leader of the team. Oh wait, hang on. Oh sorry, you think I'm mistaken? Take a look at the official movie theme.
Splinter's the teacher, so they are the students. Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello make up the team with one other fellow, Raphael. He's the leader of the group.
What? What the f? Just to clarify for those who don't know, Leonardo, the one in the blue bandana, is the leader of the group, not Raphael.
They got your ass on camera.
Niggas ain't got me on no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever.
How's no one in this modern era clocked onto this giant mistake? I'm baffed. But now you know, and welcome to the channel, where we here talk about some of my favorite movies of all time.
To do that, Major League Butt Kicking is back in town. Oh yeah!
To this day, it amazes me how in every other iteration of the TMNT we've had, and even expanding across the length of the comic movie genre, how well the 1990 movie starring the heroes in the half shell holds up compared to other caped heroes and vigilantes on the silver screen through the decades. And especially looking back today, I personally think TMNT is on par with the Batman Tim Burton films, but hey, that's just me. Released just only a handful of years after the original graphic novels, co-created by Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman, and only a couple years after the major success of the campy 80s cartoon depiction, the wave of Turtlemania is finally brewing up into a phenomenon is about to crash pop culture as a whole. If you didn't know who the TMNT were by cartoons or the comics at the time, you would have definitely known them by now. Produced by New Line Cinema, who were the new kids on the block at the time, and in collaboration with Golden Harvest, the same studio from Hong Kong who put out legendary kung fu flicks from Jackie Chan to Bruce Lee motion pictures. You know the ones, right? Rumble in the Bronx, Enter the Dragon, Legend of the Drunken Master. You know you're going to get top tier hand-to-hand combat and choreography. Hence the name Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's gonna be lit. The 1990 TMNT movie pretty much adapts and condenses the first saga of the original Mirage storyline. The city of New York has been hit by a plague of high crime rates and corruption, a hidden secret society who have crossed the oceans all the way from Japan, influencing the youth of the city and slowly taking control, who are also known as the legendary Foot Clan, with April O'Neil, our main female lead and a beauty of a news reporter, fighting the good fight against injustice. The Foot have placed a target on her head to shut her up, and in the midst of the shadow war for the Big Apple, 4 green humanoid turtles jump out of the shadows to rescue her and fight alongside the crusade from their ancestors' past, with the main big boss being the head of the Foot Clan, the Shredder. So it's up to the 4 brothers, Mr. O'Neil, their father, and the sensei of a rat, bestowing them wisdom and discipline, and my personal favourite character in the series, Casey Jones. Where do I begin with how much I adore this film? The fact that it's very graphic as well, perfectly portraying the grit of the comic books before it, it's something that really needs more recognition within the comic book movie community. People love saying how finally comic book movies are finally becoming comic book accurate, like panel to panel, shot by shot. Well, tada, before the Raimi Spider-Man films, before the MCU, before Batman Begins, TMNT did it first. Like, I have the Mirage Omnibus reprints, the whole Splinter, Amato Yoshi, Kurosaki clan flashback is legit almost word for word, bar for bar, shot to shot, it's top tier. Like the raid sequence in the apartment block by the Foot where Raphael gets jumped. Again, a beautiful sequence straight off the pages from the comic books. The turtles are in disarray. Raphael splits off doing his Batman watch over the city. They all get jumped and pretty much get their asses handed to them. They get their asses kicked so bad they have to leave the city. Another superhero movie trope originated here as well, by the way. The whole superheroes regrouping at a farm to recuperate and plan for the next attack. Yours truly, the turtles did it first.
Bunch of superheroes in a farmhouse? I feel like I've seen that in a movie before.
We need a secure location.
The themes and morals of this movie will resonate with so many viewerships. Kids will love the turtles especially, adults will love Casey Jones and Raphael. Action flick fans will love the combat sequences, wrap that all up in a 1990s aesthetic of a film, and it's as good as a deep pan of cheese stuffed crust pizza. Following the themes of brotherhood, friendship, subtle themes on immigration, of parents raising their kids in a completely new society than theirs, easily can be seen with Splinter's viewpoint fleeing from Japan and growing up in Manhattan. Corruption, parenthood, and the manipulation of youth. Both Shredder and Splinter are 2 sides of the same coin here with a depiction of this theme, raising and teaching your kids, with Raphael, Leo, Mikey, and Donnie being students using their ability to help others, and Danny, another cast member in the story among other hundreds of youths among the Shredder's grip, teaching violence for the sake of his own benefit. And can we talk about the humour of the movie as well? Stuff you wouldn't really recognise until you were a bit older on rewatch. From illegal immigrant jokes.
Now I know what it's like to travel without a green card.
This joke I legit clocked on rewatch and I'm baffed how I didn't clock it only until like today, so here we go.
You're a claustrophobic.
You want a fist in the mouth? Mm-mm. You've never even looked at another guy before.
And for those who don't know, the Jim Henson Workshop also had a major hand in creating the costumes and characters. It's so cool looking back at the behind the scenes process of these movies, especially the first two. The hand sprayed and painted details on the costumes, the way they move fluidly in battle, the animatronics amongst all the turtles' faces are very, very expressive, it's insane. Coinciding with the actors under the costumes as well as the actors doing the voiceovers, you really feel the emotions and tensions when they occur on camera. The meditation scene specifically with them sitting around the fire and the music builds us up with Splinter doing his Mufasa moment, it is so beautiful. Genuinely, if you really want to have a deep dive into just how special this movie is, check out this novel here, this book, Teenage Mutant Turtle, written by Ken Scott, who was the stuntman and actor for Raphael during the first two movies. It gives you a really good dissection of how the experience was being a part of the first two films. I just finished reading it and like, wow, it's one of those occasions where like, you know, movie franchises like Star Wars, Harry Potter, where you're just like, bruh, if I was just like a background character, if I was just a stormtrooper, it's the same experience like this with Ninja Turtles. It's one of those events where you just wish you were there. And that was my review on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original 1990 release. And yeah, I want to say it's more of a cult classic film to best describe it. It's not the most well-known comic book film out there, but for when it came out, it really laid a massive impact on the industry as a whole. So yeah, thank you for watching. What do you guys think of the movie? If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And with that said, I shall see you guys next time in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and peace. Cowabunga.